1 for... Please dial the number you are calling. Press 1. Please enter. Please hold. Your account balance is $7.18. Rate is 37.28 cents for the first minute and 0 cents for each additional minute. This may not reflect calls recently completed or monies recently received. This is Global Tel Link. This call is from a Minnesota correctional facility and may be recorded or monitored. I have a prepaid call from an inmate at Minnesota Department of Corrections, Faribault facility. If you wish to accept this call, dial 0 and hold. To refuse, dial 5 and hang up. Your call is being connected. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Janice Tarvestad.
Hello.
Did you get my letter?
Yes, I did. I'm really
disappointed.
Well, I just blows my mind, but first I was going to even send you a letter or something to tell you that, you know, in terms of, I can't get in between you and John, being that I've represented you and things.
Oh, I know that.
Helped you before and John before.
I know that.
So the one part of your letter, like if you need, I mean, in any other action, like when I tried to help you with the case with, you know, the
only thing I thought about was this. Okay, I haven't given them that yet. My caseworker emailed the only person in here that I would trust to discuss it with, who's in that office. And that's Mr. Azure. He's a pretty good guy, and so he hasn't talked to me yet. But this is where I stand with the Jan. Okay. I can't consciously let that just slide away. You know what I'm saying to you? Because let's just say hypothetically, John wins his case and he gets out and he does take an action like that, because I think he's quite serious about it. Otherwise, I wouldn't even have said anything to you or anybody else. You get what I'm saying to you? So let's say he did, and
Hey, just a minute. When are you supposed to get out?
December.
So maybe your timing is just, maybe you should
wait.
That would be one of my thoughts, because and then they might say, well, geez, this was a while ago, but they might monitor things and see if, you know, because, and that way you aren't up for any repercussions, you know what I'm saying? Nor are you seen as somebody who reveals information or, you know, because my impression is that if somebody's capable of saying, let's X out Mr. Joe, they might also X out Mr. Smith. You know, if they get upset with somebody to the point that they might take some kind of action. And I don't want to see anything happen to anybody, and I'd like you to be free and clear of the whole state.
I totally agree, Jan. You know, and see,
but preserve any evidence that you have, and
the conversation. Well, see, here's the thing. I actually put it in an envelope addressed to you, legal mail, and I was going to send it to you. I actually was. Okay. But then I went and talked to my caseworker. I was calling Maryland to talk about those tickets, and by the way, my motions got approved, and Maryland abolished those tickets off of me, so that's a good thing.
Well, good.
But while I was over there,
money saved is money earned, right?
Right. While I was over there talking to Mike's a really good dude. So I said, Mike, I need to tell you something. I need to talk to you about something completely off the record. I needed you to tell me that you'll listen to what I'm saying and give me some advice completely off the record. And Mike's a good dude. So didn't tell him who.
Are you sure that he can ethically even do that?
Well,
can he make you that promise?
He already did, so, and we already discussed it.
Okay, all right.
I went peripherally around the issue. I didn't say names. I didn't say what or anything else. I just peripherally said, hey, man, this is what occurred. What do you think if I reveal this, could come down on me? And he's like, well, nothing. He said, you would probably be transferred, and he says, and they would investigate it. And I'm like, okay, I understand that, but can this guy be trusted? And
well, not only that, but number one, do you want to be transferred? Is that any...
I could care less, really. I'm all right, It has nothing to do with that, one or not. What it does have to do with is that I talk to the guy every single day, and he got to the point that he had himself so wound up that he wanted this to occur. And so I said, okay, well, let me just see. Let me just see how bad you really want, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to see if he can shoot the shit or not. I want to look, man. Give me a map. Show me a map. Show me what you're talking about. They drew out a big, gigantic, huge map of details of this and that, and this is the best angle, and this is the perfect place, and this is what you should do, and this is how it should be done, and this is when he goes, this is how he goes, this is what he does every day, this is the time of every day that he does this. And it's like, well, wait a minute now. You're freaking serious. You feel what I'm saying to you?
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise...
It's making me, I can hardly breathe when I'm thinking about this.
Well, you don't think I have not had a few nightmares about this lately and not slept too well myself? And I was like, man, I've been over backwards for you, dude. And then this is what that has gained. You think that you've gained enough trust in me and enough friendship out of me that you're going to do this, or you want this done because you can't deal with the fact that you've made stupid mistakes and stupid choices in your past. So you want to take it out on this individual? And in that type of means and that type of ways, with what your family is going through and what's going on the street with you too, are you really that delusional? So, if you seen the map, you'd understand, Jim. I mean, I'm telling you, the way the guy goes to work every single day, the route he travels, the ramp he takes, where bushes are, where there aren't, the way to get away from there, to get away from here, and that tells me the seriousness of it.
That is...
Okay. So what I meant in that letter when I said I might need you to represent.
Here's the problem, though. I mean, see, you kind of get... The more you listen and the more then that could be considered a conspiracy.
It is, actually.
Leading to your active participation, and you have to stop short of that. And you have to abandon the thing, and in order to be able to turn around and
say,
man, then...
See, that's where I'm at with it right now.
Then the question here would be, there are people, and I watched these programs on TV, which are reenactments, but they stick pretty much to what really occurred, where, people make contacts and somebody goes and things are recorded and et cetera, and payments are exchanged, and pretty soon somebody's arrested. And I would say this particular individual is safe, providing, for example, if somebody thinks you would do that, and they say, fine, you'll do that as soon as you get out, right? Okay? And then you change your mind and don't do it, and turn around and say, investigate this, I think you'd be well out of the way.
That's why I thought right now, consciously, Jan, something the old me years ago would have given a shit less, would have just ripped that up, threw it in your trash can, and just be cared less about it. And I would have entertained the thought of shits and giggles. You know what I'm saying? But today, the me now is like, wait a minute. Do I just shut up here and just destroy that and just ignore this whole entire thing like I never even heard it, like it's all just a figment of people's imaginations and delusions of grandeur, and then all of a sudden reading the newspaper 4 months from now because he wins his thing and he gets out next month that actually occurred?
Well, you certainly have noticed if he's going to get out, you'll know about it.
I know, but you understand what I'm saying to you?
Mm-hmm.
And what if that did happen?
That is a moral struggle.
Could I deal with that?
Dilemma.
Could I deal with that knowing that I could have put a stop to it? And that's where I'm at. And that's the only reason, what I meant by, if I do get involved with him, this individual my caseworker emailed, then I want to be able to say right off the bat, look, let me tell you something. Here's what it is. Here's the proof of this. This is the timelines on it. You can review your cameras and see that this actually occurred out in the day room because I made this come out on the table. And when he drew it, we were out on the table, out in plain daylight, plain sight of all the angles in the day room. You follow what I'm saying to you? And then when I sealed it in a legal envelope addressed to you, and I dated and timed the seal of me sealing it. And I also did that out in the day room right at the table. You get what I'm saying to you?
Mm-hmm.
And I did that. I did that for the specific reason of there's a camera recording of that taking place, of even sealing it in the seal where I wrote on the time and the date that I actually sealed it, which would correspond with their evidence of that. I did that deliberately for the purposes of protecting my ass. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, well, in December, where would that tape be?
They still have it. Well, they're going to come talk to me next week. I'm quite confident that this guy's going to talk to me because my caseworker emailed him last week, to talk to me. And so when I do talk to him, I was going to make him understand and fully aware that, look, this is the actions I'm taking because of my conscience and doing the right thing. And y'all guys try to screw me. I got somebody who's going to represent me that you're not going to screw me with. I don't think they can do anything to me. I didn't do anything. I'm doing the right thing, not the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying?
If you perceive it as a legitimate threat, and you have to search your soul to know whether it's that or it's just somebody's vivid imagination and desperation and something that I used to draw bridesmaids all the time when I was a kid.
But Jen, when you take
everywhere I went, every notebook I had a picture of brides in it.
When you take a conversation of inmates just shooting shit, and then you go as far as drawing an in detailed timeline, time framed maps of what's to do's and how to do's, you're taking it to a different level. You know what I mean? You're going out in left field there.
You could, or it's another way of venting. It's like swearing. A lot of people swear and use all kinds of profanity, and then that makes them feel better, and that's all as farther it goes. And I don't know. I'm just saying.
I don't know either. So what do I do, Jen? What do you think I should do? Do you think I should send that to you and just let you hang on to it and see what's up?
You know what that's called? It's called putting the monkey on somebody else's back.
What I should do, Jen? I trust you. You know what I'm saying?
But I was thinking you should just. I mean, he can do absolutely nothing while he's where he is. You would have notice of what his itinerary is going to be, because if anything happens, probably the first one he'd run to tell.
Well, no.
The next thing would be you will be safely out of his.
Well, I'm not concerned about retaliation on me.
By the way, this exchange of car, the title and all that stuff, when's that going to take place?
It's not until I get paid. That ain't going to happen. Why? What's up?
Okay. All right. No, I just was wondering because I was thinking you'd want to, if you want that transaction to occur, you'd wait till after, like you say.
Well, yeah, but that the finance.
I know that they're two different things. They're two different.
You haven't received that yet, anyways, have you?
I need. I just forgot what I was going to say. I had something I wanted to say. By the way, do you know that we're under a tornado watch here?
I know. Yeah.
And I just heard something in the line that makes me. I was told to stay off the phones when there's lightning and severe weather. Do you think? Could you call me later this evening?
Okay.
because
I do need to.
Did you hear the lightning? I mean,
I don't hear anything. But there is something else I need to let you know about. I need to have a CD sent to you from here that is my disability hearing in 2005 in front of the administrative law judge on a telephone conference about my disability benefits. And because I did not win my appeal and get out in 2005, the judge...
It's 60
Okay, go ahead.
left on this call.
I'll call you
You
later.
want to reinstate your benefits, right? Or you want to get it going?
Yeah, there's a CD that's relevant to it because I ordered a CD of the hearing, which I've got, the DOC confiscated. I need to have it sent to you, but I have to tell you what it's for later. So why don't I call you back to that?
You want me to listen to it then, or just hang on to it?
Both. Why don't I call you about 8 o'clock?
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Sounds good.
And stew on what you think I should do on that other thing, would you please?
All right.
All right, thanks again.